Everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is January 26th, I believe, and we're on the tail end of the second weekend in a row where all I've done is move snow. I haven't had a lot of time for shop projects or anything like that because stuff just doesn't quit coming down this year. I'll show you here. We're at the lean-to behind the barn shop building here. Walk over here. You don't even need a ladder to get up on the lean-to anymore because just from all the stuff we've taken off this back side, you can walk right up the pile here and step right onto it. It's pretty hard to fall down and hurt yourself when when the stuff gets this deep. So see that? Boom. Step right up on the lean-to, walk up there, rake all that stuff right off. It's the only other time I've ever been able to do that was the winter of 2013-14, and it took us until March. We're not even into February yet. We're already doing this, so I'm pretty sure we're going to end up shoveling the snow up to get it off the lean-to here before long. And we just finished doing roofs here yesterday. We got that little shop shed building done, garage is done, house is done, and the entire pole barn is finished as well. We've spent this morning scraping all of that snow that I took off the roof yesterday out of here and getting it into the pile. And now we have to get some of this stuff cleaned up from in front of the house too. Two reasons. First, for shoveling the walk here, it gets to be so darn high to have to throw that stuff up and over the top of. You can see here that's about 5 feet high right now. Second reason is when all this stuff starts to melt, it can start flooding the foundation and everything else. So being that we're still this early in the year, we got to get this stuff cleaned out of here before it gets much deeper. You can also see where it's been piling up next to the garage here. That's not quite so critical, but we're probably going to end up having to clean that stuff out too. So Senior's walking up just now. He's going to get on the Kubota, and we're going to clean up some of our mess here. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Oh, she's heavy. He got her though. Oh, lost a little bit. It's amazing how solid that packed snow gets. Nice to up here with the non-hydraulically powered shovel. Take care of the overspill. You can see once this stuff packs, it gets pretty darn hard. You actually gotta chop it apart if you're gonna move it. That is some hard stuff. There, he's breaking it up a little bit. Yeah, I think he's kind of hesitant to admit it, but I do believe he likes that Kubota a little bit better than the Super M now. He keeps talking about how much he likes that hydrostatic drive for creeping into these piles and then doing like a slow stack, whereas the M, you're either slipping the clutch or spinning the wheels, tearing up the ground. He wasn't too sure about that hydrostatic drive at first, you know, because he'd never had one in a real tractor or anything above like a lawnmower, but he is pretty happy with it. Could use a little bit larger snow bucket though for pushing. Of course, when we were taking that hard pack stuff to come off the roof out of there, just what fits in that regular dirt bucket is about all that loader cares to lift. So, you know, give or take. A back drag from the other side now. You guys want to see the insulating power of snow? Right there where he got down to bare ground, not even frozen yet. You see that? Still dig dirt right out of there. That's kind of the way this year has been. We got so much snow. Look at that. That should be rock hard by this point of the year. We got so much snow so early, it just held all that cold out of the ground. Any place like this here that has not been scraped down almost to bare ground, still completely thawed. It's probably, none of this is probably going to completely freeze all year this year. It's just insane. Still scooping it out of there. So we're gaining ground on her. As long as I'm waiting for him to push the rest of that pile out, I'll show you what we use to take the snow off of the roofs. This thing, it's called the Minnesota roof raiser, and let me tell you, this thing is awesome in every way. We can do almost all the roofs on the place from the ground. I still have to climb up to do that very tall peak because the valley over there messes me up, but everything else I can do that part from the ground. We can do all the garage from the ground. I can do the entire pole barn from the ground. It's just awesome. And all this thing is, it's a pole with the frame around the front here and a tarp. All right, it's got these little wheels so that the leading edge stays up off your shingles and doesn't gouge. It rides on those wheels. There are also some larger 4-inch diameter ones we have for the corrugated tin on the pole barn roof that get you above those corrugations so you don't completely roach the tarp. I've got, oh, these are 6-foot chunks, 18. I've got 24 feet of pole on here right now. I'll just show you real quick how that works. Now let's try it out one-handed here. All you do is guide it up onto the roof and just imagine this with all kinds of snow up there. We'll go and get that piece way up at the top. All it does, it slides it onto the tarp, and that tarp lets it just roll right off. And this thing is just absolutely awesome in every way. Like I said, I've got, well, we're about 24 feet of pole on there right now. I still have another 2 6-foot sections. Takes me out to 36 feet. I can do that whole pole barn roof. Literally don't even have to leave the ground. You can stand right on the ground, clean all this stuff off. Love it. If you need to clean a roof, Minnesota Company, Roof Raiser, go check them out. Okay, so that about does it up in here. We can at least see the front of the house again, right? Senior was debating whether or not he wanted to get this stuff out of here too, but he decided that we've done it plenty good enough. Besides, we're probably going to be up there at least one more time doing roofs again. We'll have more accumulation. We might just take care of all of that then. So that's another weekend of moving snow, guys. Not a lot of shop progress, not a lot of 11-13 stuff to report. I'll start banging on it after work every day this week, seeing if I can get at least one video up for you guys sometime this next week. But anyway, thanks for watching. More snow is in the forecast. It always is. See you later, everybody. I swear, just about the time you think you're done, you remember another roof you need to do. This little shed out in the field. So I'll show you how this works. It's actually pretty slick. Just start it in. Push it up. Tell you what, this is actually fun.